Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sipnewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. Please know that this is not financial advice. I'm only here to entertain you and to remind you to buy on those red candles. Saitama cannot afford these kinds of mistakes. Now, when I talk about mistakes, I'm not talking about the fact that last year Russ marched out onto a stage in Las Vegas for what was supposed to be the Saitamask release party without a functioning Saitamask. Not talking about that. I'm not talking about how they launched Sata Realty, which is now a honeypot. But don't worry, Russ told you to go sell that on L Bank, even though it was supposed to only be exclusively on Sata. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even talking about the fact that today, Elon Mansour, one of their main developers, put out a tweet today saying to the investors, if you complain about Saitama at all and you've made $1, you need to shut the F up, or no, get the F out. That's your dev? Like, he has nothing but complete disdain for the investors. They want to play in the sandbox with the likes of Terrarium, and he just has, it's beneath the dignity of what, as they're rebranding themselves, right? They don't want to be known as a meme coin. They want to be known as a true cryptocurrency with actual utility. It's beneath the dignity of a true developer to present themselves and their project in that way. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that I'm very concerned with the fact that they may run out of tokens before the airdrop is even done. Now, shout out to my friend Tequila Pete over on Twitter. Him and Skywalker have done a really great job with keeping track of everything, every single airdrop that has come out of the deployer wallet. They're keeping track of every single one. Today, I saw this tweet from Tequila Pete. Basically, they have airdropped a certain amount of wallets, way too many tokens. There have been airdrops to certain wallets that were duplicated. Now, you might be thinking, okay, well, how much could it really be? Turns out to the tune of over $6 million. That's a big mistake to make. Now, I can see, okay, maybe you've sent somebody a couple of grand worth here or there, $50, $100. No, some wallets are worth over $1 million. Others, $500,000, $50,000. Like, all of these different things add up. Now, I was concerned to begin with that they were going to run out of tokens from just the initial deployment of the token, because if we look, we can see immediately that they burned 55% of the token right from the launch. Now, here is the dead wallet, the burn wallet. You could see it's 55%. We look down here, this is the deployer wallet. It has less than 1.5% in it. Then we come down to the Saitama Vault wallet. That too has less than 1.5% in it. They don't even have 3% of tokens left. They're not done with the airdrops yet. As a matter of fact, let's take a look to see exactly how many airdrops they've actually done. Right now, the holder count is at 85,000. Bear in mind, this doesn't mean that they airdropped 85,000 people. There's just 85,000 holders, meaning that, 5,000 of those wallets could be just new purchases because they were sick and tired of waiting around for their tokens to be airdropped. They still have many, many wallets to go. There was a rumor that they weren't going to airdrop dust wallets, but it was confirmed by Saitama Guru himself that that was not true. No wolf left behind was an exact quote from him. No matter what your wallet has, you'll be able to get your tokens. No wolf left behind. How are they going to have enough tokens to do that? I just don't understand their metrics here, their math. It's not adding up. It's not making sense. Okay, well, you might say, well, at the end of it, don't worry, they're going to have at least 1% left. What are they going to do with 1% of the token supply left? Now, they're talking about, getting onto the bigger exchanges. As a matter of fact, Saitama Guru said, those bigger exchanges, they're waiting for us. Like he really had to beat them off with a stick. But it wouldn't be fair to go on the bigger exchanges until everybody has their airdrop. How nice of him to finally think about the rest of the investors. Don't forget, they launched the V2 while only the tippity top wallets had their tokens. Not fair. Where are they going to get the tokens to supply to these bigger exchanges? They just don't have the supply there. What are they going to give to people that are staking on their platform? Because that's one of the big utilities that they're talking about, staking. They're going to have to pay rewards in probably Ethereum because they don't have the tokens to pay in the native token. Where's the reflections going to come from? Where are the burns? Like the tokenomics, it just is not going to make sense. So this is one of the reasons why I'm thinking, you already have a finite amount of tokens. They're dwindling as we speak. And you're double airdropping people, maybe accidentally on purpose, extra tokens. Now, I believe some of the wallets are their personal wallets. They probably loaded a bunch of wallets with a bunch of tokens that they're going to use for their personal use. They're probably going to have to wind up digging into those personal wallets to get the tokens to finish up the airdrops. And if by chance they do get onto a bigger exchange, let's say like Binance, because they've been floating around Binance now for the past couple of months, where are they going to get the tokens? They're going to have to come out of pocket, probably. So keep your eye on Tequila Pete. See what he's saying, because he's doing a really great job with keeping us informed as to what exactly is going on with the continuation of the airdrops of the V2. Well, that's going to do it here for me today. I thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, please take care of yourself.